What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Raptor Strike YouTube channel. Today is a very special day. It is Saturday morning. Sal, what are we doing?
Driving?
Driving.
Yeah.
How long have we been driving?
2 hours?
Yeah, just over 2 hours. Just over 2 hours. We got another 2 hours left. We are headed east on I-10 for those of y'all that are good at geography and looking at a map, but we're actually headed out to Sourlake, visit our friend Gumby. So you've seen him on the podcast, you've seen him in a couple of our videos about going out onto the track, and we have a nice little surprise for everybody, because it's been in the planning stages for a little while now, but now we've just can you switch over, please? Thank you. Yeah, stop texting. All right. Just so y'all know, Sal's driving, I'm not driving, so I'm filming. But this Range Rover almost just sideswiped us because that guy was texting. Okay, we're heading to Gumby's. We're gonna go have a good time, and we are not in any of our vehicles. This is a vehicle that's new to the channel because we needed something bigger. Let me see if you can. Oh, there's a little hint for you there. We're towing something. So
It's called a trailer.
it's called a trailer. It's called a trailer. But the big thing is, you'll see it when we get there, and you know, I'm pretty excited for this, mostly because for those of you that have been following the channel, you know that I am starting to modify the Raptor beyond using it as a daily, which, let's have a little bit of a serious conversation. When it's your daily, you know, and the bank still owns it, is it smart to modify? Probably not. Is it smart to modify beyond being able to use it? I mean, I can still drive it on the road and all that, but now I have the chase rack. You know, we're working with Untold Off-road. We're doing a lot more to it, so it's now become into the toy category where you know, I have the chase rack in the back, I have my spares, I have my tools, gas cans. I can't really use it as a truck anymore, so you know, we need to fix that, and that's why we're on our way to Gumby. So we'll see you guys throughout the day. So we made it to Sourlake. We are back at Texas Speedlab Performance, which usually you already know that if I'm here, I'm getting into trouble. And then we got Dawson too.
What's going on, guys?
So what are we doing here, Dawson?
Y'all are buying the work truck.
This is probably the only vehicle in Gumby's collection that I can actually afford. Although the one that I do want, and it is for sale still, is the gray chase truck, which that one was the original reason why we came down here. But it is what it is. So second best thing, this work truck, and we got Gumby.
What's up? How y'all doing today?
Hopefully they're doing all right.
Yeah.
But they're watching some financial bad decisions.
It's just the start.
Yeah.
Start of the
It
bad.
all starts with just the truck.
Yeah.
The truck is the cheapest part, actually. So when you get into this stuff. But
It's all the stuff.
I
Well, the good thing is if you go and you make a truck to go out and beat the crud out of, then start cheap. Then it doesn't hurt if you break it. You're like, oh, what?
So I did it backwards.
Yeah.
Because I did the Gen 2 and then broke it. So,
Wow.
ish. Broke it ish.
Yeah. So you made it to the point where you need upgrades.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not broken, upgradable.
There you
Not broken, upgradable.
So there will come a time where, you know, it becomes that.
The Gen 3?
Oh, yeah.
R?
Well, an R.
An R?
Hopefully.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But
That's always the mission.
other than that, like I said earlier, this is the only thing in the Gumby's collection that I can currently afford. And so this is, where did this come from?
Oil field. Oil field right down the road.
Yeah.
So
I think, no, you do see this truck in the shop tour video that we have. That's
Yes.
going to be episode 2.5 of Side Quest. But this isn't Side Quest anymore, and this is
project
main quest?
Well, project work truck. Another big reason why this is happening is because I don't have a bed anymore, and like I mentioned in the truck earlier, the Raptor's more in toy territory than it is in actual. I'm using it for day-to-day stuff.
Plus, this is just a V6. It'll get good gas mileage.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
stock tires.
Well, we'll see. Because I was
like, well,
37's running in the back of his brain.
no, well, I was gonna throw the original Raptor wheels that I have and put them on here, and then just try to make it look nice, even though it's the work truck. But I'm thinking maybe just throw a tape line down, rhino line the bottom half,
oh yeah,
and then just
some filler,
yeah,
spray foam,
and then just cut it
Yeah.
down, and
spray foam, sand it,
Yeah.
spray it.
because that's what this is gonna be, just a work truck.
At least you don't have to worry about somebody opening the door on this and hurting it. This is Walmart safe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Walmart, Longhorn Steakhouse,
Yes.
Certified.
Outback Steak. I think it was Longhorn when I got. No, it was Saltgrass, the one that my truck got broken into.
Oh.
Because people like to be dumb.
Yeah. Memories.
Yeah.
Memories.
I was on a date when that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worst.
Worst date ever.
Well, maybe not worst date ever, but like you have to remain calm because you're on a date, so you're like, breathe, breathe. Yeah, don't get mad. Don't rage out in this. Or what?
Don't ruin the date.
Yeah, don't ruin the
ruin the
date.
date.
So you're like, woo. All right, calm myself down, cause poor girl, you know. But it is what it is. So
But I have lots of parts for this.
he.
I have lots of parts. I do have a whole nother 9 3/4 rear end back there. You know?
happen to have an engine. You happen to, well, you
No,
actually have a ton of engines.
I do have a ton of engines. Yes.
But
If you want to upgrade, then it's upgradable.
well, I think upgrade just means chase truck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Hopefully.
but long bed.
Hopefully. Okay, so we'll see y'all when we try to get this thing on the trailer, because that's going to be the other part. All right. Now it's time to bring in the trailer. Look at all these beauties over here. Whoop, whoop. So we mentioned we're in a different truck than usual from what y'all seen on the channel. But there we are. Look at that. Like I said, it's a work truck. It's nothing special. But number one thing is going to be getting this thing started. And then we can start from there. Oh, would you look at that?
You driving or am I?
I guess I'll give this a shot.
I didn't know you was doing the video thing.
Oh yeah, we're doing a content
Multitask.
multitask.
Yeah.
All right. Manual windows, which I am A-okay with. I'm trying. Brum, 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 brum. How we looking?
Parking brake.
All All right.
I would put it in gear because you got to put the battery back on and get it back in neutral.
Ah. Let's see. Woo.
Oh man, you got a good manual windows.
Yeah. Don't need no battery for that.
Uh-uh.
All right. Cool. I think that was the best we've ever gotten a car on a trailer before.
Yeah, because the winch. Alright, here's one.
There's one.
Two should do, right?
I would hope so.
No, I got a third one.
You got two, and then the winch. But the winch is like last resort.
Let's take the winch off.
Are you gonna take the winch off?
Yeah. But
Okay.
once we get the front, at least the front strapped in, we'll take the winch off.
Okay. Got the truck loaded up. Let's make our way back into Texas Speedlab Performance, where we are currently testing out a new way to do a podcast episode. Look, we got Joey. Say hi, Joey.
Hi, Joey.
We got me, and we got the little, all this going on. Let's hope we can try to do an episode. We got these new little mics that we're starting to use.
Yeah.
All right, we're trying. All right, we're trying to be YouTubers, I guess. There's no other way to put it, you know.
Okay.
So go watch.
Content creator.
There we go. Content creators, social media influencers. All right, episode 61 about to go live. Cool.
Okay.
Alrighty, y'all. I had a great day. What about you, Sal?
It was fun.
Sal's basically done all the work today because he's been driving this entire time. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
But if you look over here in the mirror, can you see that? Can you see that? You might be able to see that. Well, we have the truck. We are 30 minutes away from the house. All of this was a single day's trip out to Sour Lake, filmed some content, picked up a new truck, or new truck to us, and actually filmed a podcast episode there at Texas Speedlab. So should be interesting how this works. Looking at the truck, number one right now, the main goal is getting it started and then testing to see if it works. That's the whole point of the gamble, right? So, any words, Sal?
We're hoping it's something simple, but you know, as always, you don't know what you're in for until you get to where you're at. But hopefully, it's something easy, and then you just get it running, and then it's off to making it dailyable.
I agree. So, come along with us on this journey, and see how much we can do to a single cab long bin F-150.
The long way.
The long way. Be cool, stay humble. We'll see y'all guys on the next one. Peace.